Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning, and welcome to Coffee and Crypto with King. It is Thursday, January 27th. We are almost out of this bloody red month, okay? And today's video is going to be brief. I saw an article that just it made me scratch my head, but I wanted to talk about it and bring it up, and I wish I would have put the link to it down in the description of this video. But before we get into it, I'm streaming across multiple platforms here. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. At most of them joints, it's at the actual King Smith, except for Twitter, which didn't want to act right. You can find me at actual King Smith there. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button for you. Boy, help me out on the algoros. The algoros. That's the algorithm. But we like to make fun of that name over here. Algorithm is just a funny word to say. Okay. But I saw this article and it made me think about something. There's analysts or people that they say that Bitcoin is going to get to 100K sometime soon. A lot of people predicted that it would in 2021, but that didn't happen. Okay. But can we see a 100,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2022? Now, there's an article that I found, and I went back and I read some of these other articles that talked about the price of Bitcoin. And then when Ethereum was launched, like the price of Ethereum. And it's laughable to think now to this day that you could get one Bitcoin for under like $10. That's laughable to me when you think about that kind of price and how people back then were saying, oh, Bitcoin will never get over, a dollar. Bitcoin will never get over $5. Bitcoin will never get over 100. Bitcoin will never get over 1,000. And now we're sitting at a price as of this video, 36,757. Okay. With a market cap well under a billion. There's been a lot that's been wiped out of the global cryptocurrency market, at least according to CoinGecko. But I'm sorry, a trillion. My bad. Bitcoin is well over a billion in current market cap, but at one point it was a trillion by itself. So I see an article where the headline says Ethereum to hit 20 trillion market cap by 2030, ARK Invest. And I'm like, what crack are they smoking? And who is ARK Invest? Okay. So I decided to bring this up and read this because I was curious who ARK Invest is. So ARK Investment Management LLC is an American investment firm based in St. Petersburg, Florida. Shout out to St. Petersburg. That's where I'm actually trying to move to here when your boy gets a little bit older. It's the St. Petersburg, Tampa area. Lovely, lovely spot. Hopefully, it won't be priced out by the time I move down there. Anyway, this LLC manages exchange traded funds. It was founded by Kathy Wood in 2014. And as of February of last year, February of 2021, the company has 50 billion in assets under management. Okay. It's a privately held company. And for what I've heard and read about this lady, she's really, really smart. I mean, really smart. Okay. So ARK Investment isn't just some run of the mill company or people that don't know what they're talking about. That's just the quick takeaway of it. And it looks like they're very future forward looking techie according to this website. All right. So I said, all right, quick research. They look like what they're talking about. Now, I can do a deep dive more a little bit later on my own personal time. But this article here, 20 trillion market cap by 2030 for Ethereum, is interesting to me when you consider that right now it's 291 billion. Okay. So, what is that going to do for the price? Let's see. Bitcoin's price will have exceeded $1 million per Bitcoin by 2030 based on Bitcoin's use cases and how Ethereum captures the market share from TradeFi. Okay, so TradeFi, I think, is one of their like forecasting type platforms. All right, so this is interesting to me. So it's saying that if Ethereum hits this $20 trillion market cap in by 8 years. Just think about this. 8 years to me is right around the corner. 8 years is literally right around the corner. That would equate to a price of about 170 to 180,000 US dollars per Ethereum. Where is it at right now? $2,461. Just half a year ago, this was at 4,000. Okay. I read these numbers and I think to myself that there is no way that it can happen. No way. No way. But then again, if you would have asked me in 2012, I would have said there's no way Bitcoin is going to be over $100. I had heard of Bitcoin by then, but it sounded like such a far-fetched thing that it didn't make any sense to put money into it. And I'm a guy that gambles. I am a guy that gambles. Obviously, now hindsight being 2020, if you would have told me, hey, one Bitcoin is going to be worth $36,000 and I had $100 at the time, I've blown $200 on stupid stuff before. So if you would have said, I'm willing to take this $200, put it here and wait 10 years to get an insane amount of return on investment, obviously 100% of people is going to sign up for that. Obviously. Okay. So if you're reading something like this and you think long, all right, I told y'all, I'm not a day trader. I'm not a swing trader. I'm an investor. Okay. So I like to try to think long on some things. If I read an article like this, and I'm like, I don't see this happening because there's just not enough money out there globally that can cover this. Or is there? Okay, is there? Is there enough money globally that the market cap of Ethereum by itself can exceed 20 trillion? If so, then hey, invest in Ethereum now and wait. Plain and simple. Do it now and wait. Okay? The prediction in ARK's Invest report, Big Ideas, is predicated on how quickly the Ethereum network has grown in utility and efficiency. Much of the growth over the past 2 years has come from decentralized finance. ARK described the appeal of DeFi, stating, DeFi promises more interoperability, transparency, and financial services while minimizing intermediary, I have to say that slow, fees and counterparty risks. Okay? What's more is DeFi is a lot more efficient too. ARK estimated that DeFi outperformed traditional finance over the last 12 months in terms of revenue per employee from 88 million to 8 million. In terms of Bitcoin, the report forecasts 1.36 million per Bitcoin with a market cap of 28.5 trillion by 2030. Listen to how that sounds. Listen to how that sounds. And I have to be gone here to get to work here shortly. I don't know if y'all realize how much $28 trillion is. I need to, sometime whenever I have time, I want to figure out like what the global uh, registered fiat money is out there. Like in the world, how much money is out there? Okay. I would really like to know that answer. Like, government recognized money. You know, I'm not counting seashells in some country that they buy and trade using seashells, but like government backed money. Okay. How much currency is out there? Because to say 28.5 trillion, that's a ridiculous amount of money, a stupid amount of money. And for Bitcoin to be 1.36 million per Bitcoin, and it's at 36,000 right now. If you're thinking long, you go, whether you got big money, big bags, or small money or small bags, you can say, you know what? That Longhorn Steakhouse that I was going to get tonight, I can put that off to the side. You know, take me a dinner or two, invest in a partial Bitcoin for now, and get an insane return on investment if this were to happen. Okay. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to take a look at this and ask myself if I think that this can happen. But somebody out there has done a lot of research and time, and they're paid at this ARK investment place to actually run these kind of numbers. Okay. And I read something like this and I tell myself, I doubt that it can happen. But if it does, if it does, wow. Okay. So you're talking 8 years from now. I don't know. Y'all tell me, do you think it's possible? Can Bitcoin and Ethereum ever get this high? What is that going to mean for other altcoins and stuff as well? There are other altcoins that were in the top 10 by market cap that are no longer in the top 10 by market cap or even the top 100 because they didn't adapt or they weren't really part of an ecosystem that allowed it to be traded as much as a lot of the current ones are right now. Okay. Think long. Think long. Invest your money smartly, okay? Not financial advice. I'm just a guy that's got a microphone that likes to talk in the morning and get the brain juices flowing before I get my day started. All right? If you're catching this on multiple platforms, I appreciate you watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button for your boy. Help me out on the algorithms. That's the algorithm over here. And I'll be back tomorrow with another Coffee and Crypto with King. Peace.